All right, good day. So today I'm going to tell you about the homeroom module that you need to answer. So the homeroom module that you have is called, and our title, the title is Thinking Aloud, My Decisions. This is week 3 and 4. Right, the last module that you had was good for 2 weeks as well, which is week 2 and 3. I hope you're already done with it. Now, anyway, this is about decision making. Decision making is very important so that you can develop your skills towards um, thought or rushing into something that you're deciding into. Like, if you know how to decide, of course, your values must not be compromised. Especially now that we are in the new normal, and you are doing lots of things like for in terms of mobile communication, text messaging, and chat, right? So this pandemic may have changed your character, but your decision making in terms of knowing what's good or not should not be changed, right? So this module will help you realize that as a human being, you are capable to commit right and wrong actions or decisions. All right. But of course, it will introduce you some learning tasks that you need to know if you have some tendencies on making right or wrong decisions, or maybe you are, or maybe you cannot solve or resolve, or you don't know yourself yet. But anyway, I hope that after this module, you'll be able to identify the factors that affect the right and wrong actions or decisions, recognize the tendencies of every individual to make right and wrong decisions or actions, and analyze situations that depict tendencies of making right or wrong decisions or actions. I'm sorry about the background noise, but I hope you will still hear me. So we need clean sheet of paper and a pen. So that's just it. So let's start with the first one. You have to read the story about Anton. Okay, after reading the story about Anton, you have to answer the processing questions. Right? There are only 3 questions that you need to answer. Okay? So the story of Anton will serve as an example so that you will know um, yourself on if you can make a decision that affects your future, or if you can make a decision that will be important for your growth and development, so that you will know what it will be your next move. Okay. So the story of Anton is not new, because most students experience the same thing. Okay, so I hope you're going to read it and answer the questions uh, as much as possible. Of course, be real and true about it. Sorry about my dogs. But anyway, the next is simple. You just have to agree or disagree. 5 questions. You just have to write in all capital letters, agree or disagree. This is about situations, and then if you agree that it is correct or not. After answering, you'll have 2 process questions. Okay, and then my dogs are still making lots of noises, right? And then this part is where you will, of course, read about the lesson proper itself. Okay. So every day we make choices, and these choices, especially when we're about to sleep, right? We are thinking whether we're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So according to Stephen, the author of cultural psychology, that choice is something that is surely valued everywhere. When you say valued, it's important. And the important choices and exercises influence our character or the context that we are in. So more choices are available to individuals acting alone. Do you also know that if you are part of a group, and like for example, you have friends who does not want to attend classes, and then they told you, oh, let's not attend, or let's skip the class, right? Maybe you're going to be with them and be like them, because acting as a group, all right, is different from acting individually, because your choices would be your own choice, right? And external things that is happening outside will not affect your choice. So anyway, the phenomenon is explained by Rollume. It's American psychologist, that human beings are inseparable from the environment, right? So we have physical and physiological, social environment of the people, and human beings' relationship to their inner nature. Okay, which affects every decision that we have. So Binswanger, it's an existential psychologist, explained that humans have complete freedom of choice. And because we have the complete freedom, there's also a possibility of becoming something new or better, because existence changes. Your choice before will change 5 to 10 years from now. So can you correct your mistakes from the past, and can you change who you are from the past? Of course you can. You cannot change what happened, but you can change the way that your choices will be, and you can take control of your own life if you know how to plan it. So how to change, or what are the strategies to promote this change? All right. According to the American psychologist Gerald Corey, first thing is to explore what you want, what you need, and the perceptions that you have. You have to recognize or define and refine how you wish to meet your needs. Because your needs will be, of course, the first thing that is important. And then focus on what you're doing in the present. If those of the things that you're doing is important for the future, of the direction that you want your future to take. Okay? Again, I'm going to just reiterate this in Filipino. Unahin natin ang mag-focus sa kung anong meron ka sa ngayon. Okay? At itong mga kailangan mo, siyang dapat unahin kung tutuusin. Pero bago mo malaman yun, kailangan mo malaman kung ano ang kailangan mo. At pag alam mo na yun, alright, ngayon gagawa ka na ng mga paraan at mga konting mga desisyon para sa ikagaganda o sa gusto mong direksyon ng iyong future, ng iyong hinaharap. So kung hindi pala, ang ginagawa mo pala ay malayo sa gusto mong mangyari in the future, kunyari, gusto mong graduate with honors, pero sa ngayon, hindi ka naman nag-aaral. So medyo malayo yata yung decision making mo. Kasi hindi ka pwedeng maka-derive or maka-arrive from that certain decision or certain future na gusto mo kung ang decision mo ay malayo. Tama ba? Kaya, you have to take action by changing what you are thinking and doing. And then third is you have to self-evaluate. It is your responsibility para evaluate yung own behavior mo, and kailangan may action plan ka. Lahat naman pinaplano. Okay? At kailangan, pag pinlano mo, meron kang commitment para gawin yung pinlano mo. Although marami naman talagang factors affecting our decisions like the environment, sa ibang mga tao, family mo, kaibigan mo, experiences, kasi yun yung dati mong naramdaman, kaya ganito ka na magdesisyon. Kasi dati, nasaktan ka. De, joke lang. So, mga ganun. Personal characteristics, syempre, of course, our culture, attitude, and personality, behaviors, gender, health condition, are of course those things affect your decision because you will know that of course pag natatapakan na yung mga bagay lalo na tungkol sa iyong attitude, right? Your personality, pag nag-iiba ka na, hindi ba nasasabi nyo yan minsan? Ayokong gawin yun kasi parang hindi na ako, 'di ba? Yun. Facts or data, which this facts or data is based on actual facts. Kaya nga facts, which means do sa scenario na nangyari na sa iba, will help you decide on if you're going to take the same decision kasi nakita mo na nga sa iba at nalaman mo na that it's factual. And motivation, bakit mo ba gustong gawin? Yun, sinasabi ko nga kanina, kung meron kang future na iniisip, then that's your motivation. Right? So your decisions will define the kind of choices you are taking. At the end of the day, ikaw ang mag-face ng consequences na gagawin mo sa decision that you're going to do in your life. Tama ba ako? Halimbawa, hindi mo naman, wala naman sa decision mo sa future na maging halimbawa lang game developer, IT game developer. Kunyari, wala naman sa decision mo yon. So, tama ba na sa oras na to, maglalaro ka na maglalaro at suubusin mo yung oras mo sa paglalaro at gawin yun dahil iniisip mo, bakit magiging game developer ako someday? Ano ba dapat ang ginagawa mo? Hindi ba dapat yung pagde-develop ng codes ang inaaral mo at hindi paglalaro? Kung yun yung way? Kasi dapat lahat ng desisyon mo pang-build dun sa gusto mong mangyari sa future mo para maging motivate ka. Alright? Pero dapat, hindi rin, again, wag mo namang pilitin kapag nasasaktan o natatapakan na yung decisions mo or yung pagkatao mo. So, if you are in doubt, if you are confused, so ano bang gagawin? Siyempre, nandito ako as your advisor, as your teacher, you have your guidance counselor, marami pang ibang teachers available. Merong mga registered guidance counselors, kahit hindi sa school, kahit sa ibang lugar. And then you have your parents, siblings, adults that you can ask. Kasi baka mamaya hindi ka lang makapagdesisyon just because alam mo talaga yung consequence, alam mo ang gusto mo, alam mo kung masama yun, alam mo kung hindi masama yun. It's just that may gusto mo lang ding makinig sa iba for you to have that kind of, kampante ako kasi pareho kami nang naiisip. 'Di ba? Tama ba 'yon? Pero wag po tayong maghingi ng desisyon o suhestiyon sa kaibigan mo na mas magulo pa sa'yo. Tama ba 'yon? Kasi 'di ba, ang hirap naman siguro na hindi rin makapagdesisyon yung kaibigan mo, then your friend is the one you're going to ask about. I think this is the last activity. Is suggested time is going to be 25 minutes because this is a template that you're going to copy and you're going to follow. Let me see here. Okay, it's a table. Looking into my decision. So, paano? Bibigyan ka niya ng sitwasyon. Like, for example, number 1, a group of learners invited you to join a virtual organization and encourage you to meet new friends. To become a member, you need to follow certain rules. O, meron daw group na gustong kasama ka. Now, anong decision mo? Syempre, pag sinabi dito, what is your decision? The question will be, what is your decision? Kasama ka ba? Ikaw ba ay tatanungin mo ba kung ano yung mga rules? 'Di ba? Kasi minsan may mga taong hindi basta sumasama, they are certain about ano yung pinapasok mo, yung mga ganyan. What are the factors that led you to this decision? So, sabihin mo doon, kasi syempre may mga decision na pinag-iisipan. Okay? So, yun lang, explain mo lang siya. You don't need to answer very long answers, ha? kahit konti lang. And then, okay, meron pa palang isa here, which is, you have to go back to the story of Anton, and then if you have the power to travel back in time and help him in choosing for the best school and course to take in college, what advice would you give him? Okay. So it's going to be a letter. So again, dear Anton, all right. So you're going to be the one who's going to be the decision maker. And then, sorry, yeah, this is the last one. Sorry about earlier, but anyway, share your thoughts and feelings. 20 minutes. On your answer sheet, write your personal experiences depicting right or wrong decisions that you made during this pandemic. Again, during this pandemic. So it's been quite a while, diba? Ilang months na. So ano yung mga experiences mo which meron kang nahirapan ka, and then yung makikita kung right or wrong ba. And then number 2, cite the reasons why you did such acts and how you resolve the issue. So bakit mo ginawa yun, yung mga desisyong yun, and paano mo siya na-resolve? Paano mo siya nasolusyonan? Alright? So if you have questions, again, don't hesitate to ask your guidance counselor as well as your advisor about this module. Okay, so till next time. Bye-bye.